tonight's starting lineups. Introducing first visiting South Fulton Rebel. At guard, a 5'8" junior, number 2, Easton Sullivan. At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 4, Nick Houston. At third guard, a 5'11" junior, number 5, Emmett Hilger. At left forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 20, Caitlin Fogelsong. And forward, a 6'3" junior, number 30, Ben Sheeran. Casey Jones ends up the rubber bench, assisted by Thomas Cullinan. And now the starting lineup for your Macomb Bombers. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 1, Connor Watson. At guard, a 6' senior, number 20, Nolan Kerr. And left forward, a 6'2" senior, number 13, Langdon Allen. And forward, a 6'2" senior, number 24, Jack Duncan. And in the middle, a 5'11" senior, number 23, Lindsay May. Jeremy Anderson ends up the upper bench, assisted by Brian Langford.
And welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we get set for the varsity matchup today. Had to change that down. Forgot that I had gain all the way up so you can hear the national anthem and the announcements. As Croxton needs to turn the music off. He's trying to hit the button. There it goes. And we get started out with South Fulton gaining the tip. 8 minutes on the clock as they get it top of the key. There's Fogelsong, and stolen away by Nolan Kerr. As they get set right side. Langdon Allen with the ball. Up top to Duncan. Watson with the ball. He's going to step up and hit a 3. Misses. Rebounded by Jack Duncan. He's right on the line. Has to pull back out as forceful push out of the way. Jack Duncan for 2. Bombers on the board now. Sullivan with the ball. As they're going to swing it right side. Houston able to get it right back. That's going to be too far ahead and a backcourt violation. Macomb with the ball. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital and MDH Rehabilitation Center. Locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to Bomber student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital. More than hospital care, a hospital caring. Allen able to save it as he throws it against the South Fulton player. And Watson will bring it across. They have him right in the corner. They swing it back up to the top of the key. Duncan with it. Right side. Movement down low, trying to get high-low. Langdon Allen pass inside, rolls in for 2. Lindsay May able to get 2. So 4-0. Drives inside, they kick it out to the left. They get it to Fogelsong. He's going to be tipped or picked up by Pilger. Houston has to back up, looking, tries to get it right side. They're looking to post up down low. Not really working so far. Duncan almost tips it away. Fights through, fades, misses. Rebounded by Jack Duncan. Pass all the way down to Kerr. Kerr gets fouled. Blocking foul. There'll be two shots. Sullivan will pick up his first, team first. Two shots upcoming for Kerr, as that one will hit. Second shot for Nolan. He'll hit both. So 6-0 now your score. Right side, Houston moves it across. Schrod over to Fogelsong. Fogelsong gets it stripped. Connor Watson with the steal as he puts it up for two. And a timeout taken by South Fulton to stop the momentum. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 4:59 remaining in the first. 8-0 your score. Schrod over towards Houston. Sullivan with the ball. Trying to get inside. Posted up, Fogelsong puts it up, misses. Rebounded by Kerr. Nolan drives down, kicks it out, JT Jeter. Watson with pass out to Nolan. On the elbow, he steps up and puts it in for two. He's got four. (10-0) Houston. Gets it to Pilger. That's going to be intercepted. Watson will pull it back out. Duncan will drive, and they'll call a traveling violation. Steven Suffelbeam and Hunter Wilson into the game. .332, Houston. Schrod. On the elbow, kicks it out right side. Pilger out towards Little. Little down low to Sullivan. And it's going to be too far of a pass. And Macomb ball, 3:06 remaining, 10-0. Into the game, Jake Hobson. Switching out with Jack Duncan. Across half court. Hobson with the ball has the left side to Stuffelbeam. As that one's going to be stolen away by Sherrod. Down low, Houston rolls inside, and the foul. So Nick Houston puts the Rebels on the board and has a chance for a three-point play, as Hunter Wilson will get his first. And he makes it. 10-3, 2:44 remaining. Shot as Watson misses, rebounded by Hobson. Drives Sherrod over towards left side. Houston. Trying up top, Sherrod. Posted up, Jeter on defense, back out towards Nick Houston. Houston with Watson. As South Fulton can't find anything against this defense. That's tipped and almost stolen away. Last touched by South Fulton. Macomb with the ball. 10-3 your score, 1:50 remaining. JT puts it up, misses. He picks it up, but he's out of bounds when he does. And South Fulton will get the ball. On the screen, pass back, left side. As that one's going to be gone. Watson on the recovery and puts it up for two. (12-13) now your score, 1:05 remaining. Nick Houston with the ball. Hands it to Trenton Miller. Pilger. That's going to be tipped by Miller. Connor Watson on. Oh, he's not, and he stands up, and that's a travel. Into the game will be Easton Sullivan. JT kicks it back up top, stuff a beam. Three. Will miss. Rebounded by Sullivan. 42 seconds remaining as Houston has the ball. 12-3 your score. Miller. Right side back out to Sherrod. Sherrod on the elbow, spins it around. He's fighting for it, loses it. Stolen away by Stufflebeam. 20 seconds remaining as they get it back up to Connor Watson. Watson, he's got 15. 10 now. As it pass around, drive inside baseline, puts it over to JT Jeter for two. And a last second shot by Sullivan will not be in time. So that'll be the end of the first. 14-3 your score. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, brought to you by Sports Corner 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner 124, with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games in all the area TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH events at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Also brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best in the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best in the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. Three convenient locations for you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Jack Duncan with the shot, able to get it in for 2. As I drop my pen here. 7:20 remaining in this first half. Miller with it, top of the key, right side. They hand it to Sherrod. Trenton Miller, point guard of the JV team, hits it out towards Nick Houston. Little trying to post up down low against Duncan. Sherrod back to Sullivan. Houston gets it to Hayden. Hayden back out. Sherrod for 3. That'll hit. So 16-6, 6:34 remaining. Only 1 foul for both of these teams. So no foul troubles pending. Back out to Langdon Allen inside, puts it up for 2, and that'll rattle out. Rebounded by Houston, but there's Allen trying to get a steal. Houston able to keep a hold of it, 6:12 remaining. He drives the baseline, gets it out to Sullivan for 2. Easton Sullivan able to go unnoticed down on the block. 16-8 now. As Langdon Allen almost loses that one, he's able to pick it right back up and hands it off to Braden Holthouse. Inside, posted up, spins around, puts it up, and misses. Rebounded by Sherrod. Sherrod stolen away by Braden Holthouse. Open lane, puts it up for 2. Holthouse, the lead scorer of the JV contest. Sherrod over towards Houston. Houston gets a screen, drives inside, puts it up, and is fouled. 2 shots upcoming for Nick Houston. We'll see it is charged to Braden Holthouse. That is his first, team second. .5:15 remaining as Houston has 2 shots. And hits the second. Apologies, our internet seems to be going down. Not even connected to the Macomb internet here. And it's still giving us the Macomb internet treatment, it seems. Shot is up, and that will rattle in for Ian Case. (20-9). Three for Hayden. He hits it. Rebels inching their way back now, down 8. Stolen away by Sherrod. Sherrod gets through 2, puts it up, misses. Rebounded by Case. Three. As Watson able to get his 7th. 3:45 stolen away by Curb, and then stolen away by Houston. Houston gets it across to Sullivan. Sullivan, open lane. He gets it out to Trenton Miller for 2. 23-14. Duncan gets it left side. They'll drive, puts it up and in, easy. Nolan Kerr has 6. (25-14), 3:05 remaining. Miller. He puts it up and misses. Rebounded by Jack Duncan. Set, put it up and in for Connor Watson. (27-14), 2:45 remaining. Houston, as they'll be called a foul. Kerr, as it's a line change. That's his first, team third. JT Jeter, Steven Stufflebeam back in the game, as well as Hunter Kendrick. I do believe also Hunter Wilson out there. Yep. 2:30 remaining, puts it up. Sullivan for 2, misses. Rebounded by Hunter Kendrick. As Stufflebeam brings it across half court. JT Jeter with the ball. As he's going to set for 3, misses. Rebounded by Sherrod. And a foul charged to Hunter Kendrick, his first, team 4th. 2:08 remaining. Pass high to Sherrod on the elbow. 27-14, stolen away. Watson on the fast break. Sherrod on him. He's going to go up for 2. Watson leading scorer, 29-14 now. Watson has 11. Houston drives, puts it up on the right side, can't get it. JT Jeter will come down. Trenton Miller is stolen, and he's going to trip on his own body. And right back, Kendrick. 3. Watson hits. (32-14), 1:18 remaining. Tipped, and that'll be a foul on Stufflebeam. Team 6th, as Drew Watson comes into the game. He'll switch out with Connor Watson. Kendrick puts it up and fouled by Little. That's his second, team second. His first, team second. And he hits the three-point play. (35-14). Miller gets it down towards Little. Little, and that's stolen away by Kendrick. Left side drive. Pulls it back out towards Kendrick. Kendrick out towards Stufflebeam, a little bit too far ahead, and it will be South Fulton ball once again. 45 seconds remaining here in this first half. Sherrod with the ball. (33 seconds remaining. Up top, Little with it. He has it at the elbow. Logo. I can't say words today. 26 remaining. Around, gets it, tries to get it down to Little. Stolen away by JT Jeter. 10 seconds remaining. He's going to put it up himself, coast to coast, and the foul. Be charged to Ben Sherrod, his first team third. So 3-point play for JT Jeter will complete. 38-14. Sherrod, 5 seconds left. Drive inside on the elbow, puts it up 2. He hits it. So at the end of one half, it is 39-16 your score. 38-16 your score. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. This game is brought to you by Ron Ilby Auto Sales. Ron Ilby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience. Ron Ilby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb, on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ilbysalescars.com to check out their inventory. Also brought to you by Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling. Since 1960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 to find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort.
Through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Announcing the commencement of the annual purge. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Some farmers I know swear by a name, say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are gonna watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. So we get set for the third quarter of action. About 1:15 remaining in this halftime period. Your lead scorer for Macomb is Connor Watson with 14, followed by 6 for Nolan Kerr, 5 for JT Jeter, 4 for Jack Duncan, 3 for Hunter Kendrick, 2 for Lindsey May, and 2 for Ian Case. And for the South Fulton Rebels, leading with 5 is Ben Sherrod, 4 for Nick Houston, 3 for Hayden Little, 2 for Trenton Miller, and 2 for Easton Sullivan. So 38-16 as we get set for the second half, as Macomb in a comfortable lead. This game brought to you by the Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street in Macomb, Illinois, serving soup, salad, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com. You can also call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. And brought to you by Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling. Since 1960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Third quarter action now as the Macomb Bombers trying to keep on their lead. There we go. Got it switched over to third quarter. 7:40 remaining. 38-16 your score. Watson with the ball. Gets the screen for Jack Duncan. Looked for the roll. Decided to go back right. Kerr on the drive. Puts it up. And that one will miss from Nolan. Rebounded by Hayden. As Little gets it to Sherrod. Pilger has Langdon Allen on him. He's going to step back, misses, and the foul from Jack Duncan. So 2 shots upcoming. That'll be the first on Jack. His first, team first. First shot will miss. Second opportunity for him. That one will hit. Pilger connects with one. Watson left side. And will be off South Fulton. Will stay with Macomb. Down low, Langdon Allen hits for 3 to Connor, but can't get it. Duncan hands back over towards Langdon. Langdon down low, 2. Misses, and Jack Duncan trying with it, and that'll miss. Rebounded by Hayden Little. 6:30 now remaining in this third quarter. Nick Houston with the ball. As wide open lane now for the Rebels. A little different offensive set. As he'll get it tipped out. Sherrod looks right. He's going to pick up the dribble. Kicks back up top to Nick Houston. 6:12 remaining. Tipped and stolen away. Langdon Allen has Connor Watson down there next to him. He's going to put it up, and a blocking foul will be charged to Nick Houston. That is Houston's first, team first, as 2 shots will be set for Langdon Allen. Allen's first shot will be off. This game brought to you by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. Also brought to you by Tom Conklin State Farm, face-to-face, over the phone, by email, or by text. You choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200. Or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Second chance for Langdon Allen. And that one will hit. Into the game for Pilger will be Trenton Miller. Allen gets on the board. 6 minutes remaining in the third, 39-17. Sullivan picks up the dribble, has to get it out to Houston. Houston with the ball. And loses that one and gets the foul. They'll be charged to Nolan Kerr, his second, team second. Sherrod with it on the elbow. Spins in, has Duncan behind him, and gets the 2. That one will miss as he gets. Houston gets his second, team second. I'm trying to get this mouse to work. Two shots for Connor Watson. So he misses the first. Into the game will be JT Jeter, Stephen Stuffelbeam, and Hunter Wilson switching in with Langdon Allen, Lindsey May, and Nolan Kerr. Second shot for Watson will hit. (40-19), 5:06 remaining. Tipped and stolen away by Watson. Watson has one man there. He's going to get hacked. Big collision there as Sullivan on the defense. 2 shots for Connor Watson as Sullivan will pick up his second, team third. Watson gets set to shoot 2. This game brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of the North Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. for all of your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow their Facebook page for daily updates. Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. Watson hits the second. Makes it 41-19. Sherrod with the ball. He's going to take the 2. Misses. Rebounded by Stuffelbeam. Stuffelbeam has Sullivan behind him. As that's the charge call. Oh, they decide to go with a blocking foul instead of the charge. One ref overruled the other. So Houston will get his third, team third. Watson pass behind to JT, can't get it. And it'll be South Fulton ball once again. 4:23 remaining. Houston with the ball. Has Hayden driving through. He'll direct Sherrod up top. Has Sullivan on the cut. Back up to Miller. Watson on Sullivan. As he passes out towards Little. Trenton. That's going to be tipped. Not going to be able to be stolen away as Sherrod has it. 3. Hits it. (41-22) now with 3:30 remaining. Drive by Duncan. Duncan can't get in. He'll get fouled. 2 shots upcoming. Ben Sherrod gets his second, team 5th. As Jack Duncan gets set to shoot 2. 3:28 now. Hits the first. Jack's second attempt will fall as well. Into the game will be Ian Case. On the elbow. Little with it. So he goes back up top. Sherrod with it on the left side. As that one's going to be tipped and stolen away. JT Jeter on the fast break down to Ian Case for 2. Jeter on a great assist. With 2:50 remaining, 45-22. Houston has it up top. Now look inside, has to get it right. Has the post up. Houston going to drive inside. He gets fouled. He'll have 2. I'll charge Stephen Stufflebeam with his second, team 2nd. Excuse me, team 3rd. So Nick Houston with 2. As he misses the first. Second shot by Houston will be in there. He's got 5. 45-23. 2:15 remaining. Case puts it up, misses. Fighting for it, it'll be tipped around. Kendrick gets it out, as that's going to be last touch by South Fulton and Macomb ball. Kendrick up top, gets it down low to Case. Case fighting for it, picks it up. Right there is Kendrick. Kendrick, he's going to be fouled. 2 shots upcoming. Team 6th. So Bombers will be in the bonus. They'll charge that to Hayden Little, his second, team 6. Kendrick's first shot will fall. Back into the game will be Jack Hobson. As he's only able to make 1, but right there is Stufflebeam with the rebound. JT drives down, baseline, in for 2. He's got 7. 48-23 your score here in the 3rd quarter, 1:30 remaining. Atkins with the ball, up top to Sherrod. Looking, as he gets it to Atkins, swings it around the left side now. 1:07 remaining as he drives through, puts it up, misses, rebounded by Kendrick. Stufflebeam out to to Case. Case will drive baseline, kicks it towards JT Jeter. JT picks it up, and he takes one step too many, and they'll call the travel. 50.7 seconds remaining. Back into the game will be Emmett Pilger. (48-23) your score. Nick out in the corner left side, hands it back out towards Pilger. Pilger to Atkins as they flip it around a couple times. 32 seconds remaining, 48-23 your score. Drives in on the free throw line, misses. Rebounded by Hayden. Hayden kicks it to Nick. Nick for three. He'll be a little bit too short. Looks like somebody got a hand on it. Ian Case takes it across. He's going to take it coast to coast, puts it up, and a blocking charge will be called. Houston picks up his fourth, team seventh, and the foul, and the shot, excuse me. So a chance to make a three-point play as Houston sits down with four. Trenton Miller back into the game for the South Fulton Rebels. And Case hits the three. So 51-23. 7 seconds remaining. Stufflebeam. Tipped by Case. Case has it. Case has Kendrick if he wants it. Kendrick with the ball. 1 second left. Puts it up underneath. And that will be the end of the third quarter. 53-23, 30-point deficit. So we will be in a running clock throughout the rest of this fourth quarter as we get set. Have a really fun matchup as that was a great play by Kendrick. We'll be back after this.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to the fourth quarter here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 53-23. It looks like when I hit the scoreboard, it didn't completely go through. I'll change that for y'all. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 8 minutes on the clock, running clock, as we are in a 30-point deficit. This game brought to you by King Family Chiropractic. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, supports Macomb Athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MY-DC. That's 6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. Connor Watson able to hit the three. As that shot will be off. Down to Watson on the drive, back out. A little bit too high and picked up. The run baseline out to Connor. Connor on the left side corner decides not to take the three. Allen, right side, has Duncan on a drive, back out. May crossed. Watson picks up the ball and gets it to Duncan. Inside to Lindsay May for two. He's got four. 58-23. Step up Miller, two, misses. Rebounded by Duncan. Watson inside, puts it in for Nolan Kerr. And a timeout taken. Full timeout taken by the Rebels. So we'll take a quick break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Some farmers I know swear by a name. Say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver. Time Maximizer. Game Changer. I like those names.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH as we get set for the rest of this game. 6:20 remaining, 60-23 your score. Inside drive, Sherrod hits for two. Drive down, put it up, in. Hobson gets two. Gets the screen. May picks out three. Atkins misses. Puts it up and the foul. 2 shots for Langdon Allen. Team 8th, as that'll be the first charge to Emmett Pilger. Ooh, sorry. First shot for Langdon Allen will miss. Back into the game will be Hunter Wilson and Stephen Stufflebeam. Second shot by Langdon will hit. JT Jeter into the game for Langdon. 63-25, 4:45 remaining. Spins around, Sullivan with the ball, tries to get on Sherrod, and that's tipped, and they'll call the foul. Charge to Lindsey May, his first, team 4th. Inside. Nice box out. Puts it up and the foul. Hunter Atkins has a chance for a 3-point play. Lindsey May gets his second, team 5th. 63-27. As he hits it. Inside, pulls it back and around. Missed that, a fast break opportunity. Puts it up, JT almost gets the block, but it'll be 2 for Braden Mustard. .316 remaining. Stufflebeam steps back, 3. Missed. Rebounded by Atkins. Atkins gets across. JT going for the block. Ooh, nice little stop, but it will not work. Rebounded, and they're going to kick that all the way across. Puts it up for 2, misses. Rebounded by Little. Now they got an open lane down to Atkins. Atkins on the corner, 2. Wilson able to get on the board. 66-32, 2:33 remaining. Mustard with the ball, kicks it up top to Hayden Little and around to Sullivan. Adkins, Little, as he's going to lose the ball, able to get it right back, and it's going to be a foul charge to JT Jeter. His first, team sixth. So both teams will be in the bonus now. Tipped and stolen away, Ian Case. Ian Case decides to take it himself. He thought somebody was running there next to him, and he looked around and said, oh, wait, it's just me. 68-32, 1:30 remaining. Drive in, he's going to be tipped, and he gets the ball back. Sherrod with the ball. Down into the corner, Sullivan, 3, missed. Rebounded by Case. Case kicks it to Stufflebeam. Stufflebeam, 1:10 remaining. Drives in, he puts it up, left hand, and misses. Rebounded by Sherrod. No, wait. It's going to be on the ground, picked up as Case kicks it all the way over to Stufflebeam. 3, miss. 52 seconds remaining. They got hands over, and that'll be a foul. That'll be charged to Ian Case, his first, team 7th. So that'll be a bonus shot for South Fulton, as Holthouse comes to the game, as well as Drew Watson, as they'll switch with Steven Stufflebeam and Hunter Wilson. A bonus for Ben Sherrod with 20 seconds left. Misses, rebounded by Hunter Kendrick. Kendrick pushing the ball up, 15 seconds remaining. Spins around, puts it up, inside for 2. As they'll let this one dribble out. That'll be the end of this game as the Bombers take home the victory. 70-32, your score, as they're able to win on senior night. We'll take a little break here so I can do some math and get you some final scores. We'll be back right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Some farmers I know swear by a name. Say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 70-32, your final, as the Bombers able to beat the South Fulton Rebels here on senior night. Your lead scorer for the Bombers with 19, Connor Watson, followed by 9 for Ian Case, 8 for Nolan Kerr, 7 for Langdon Allen, 7 for JT Jeter, 6 for Jack Duncan, 6 for Hunter Kendrick, 2 for Braden Holthouse, 2 for Jack Hobson, 4 for Lindsey May, and 3 for Hunter Wilson. And for the South Fulton Rebels, 12 for Ben Sherrod, 5 for Nick Houston, 4 for Hunter Atkins, 3 for Hayden Little, 2 for Trenton Miller, 2 for Brandon Mustard, and 2 for Easton Sullivan. So we thank you for watching here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we get set to finish here. 70-32, your final, as we hope to see you next time.